Oh man, I can't get it out. I've been trying to reach this damn thing for days now. Will someone in the NEW atmosphere help me? Will someone just help me get the knife out of my back? I don't know how much more I can take. What more can I do, NEW? What more do you want from me? I mean, do you want my blood? Is that going to be enough? See, it's bad enough for months and months now. I've had the so-called CEO stop his extended vacation so he can come and undermine my authority, but now he assigns a new co-GM. Joe Cool. Joe freaking Cool, of all people. You know what, guys? You know you love it. How about a story time with GMJO real quick? Once upon a time, there was a company called FPW. Listen up, kids. And it took place in Bradenton, Florida, and they had a nice little building and a nice little roster, and things were going good for a few months. But little by little, like a lot of companies, the people running it were nincompoops, idiots, morons. And, you know, they started bouncing checks, and the building kicked them out, and they had nowhere to go, and the roster quit one by one, going to better places like NEW. And little by little, FPW was no more. They were dead, just like all those other wrestling companies that failed. They didn't even make it to what, Joe? Did you make it a year or two? 2.5 tops? But yet in a few months, MPW is coming up on 5 years, my friend. Something your company never saw. Never even got halfway to. And why does a company like NEW last? Because of people like me. Not because of those morons in the ring, because of smart people like me. You know what, Joe? You may be a number of things. You may be fat, ugly, moronic, old, but you know what you're not? You're not quick. See, you may have changed the main event for United We Stand back in November. But you know what? Fight Before Christmas, December 2nd, back at our home, back at Riverside. Place I helped create, by the way. I already made the matches. You see, you could have jumped right on the ball. You knew you were co-GM before I knew you were. You could have signed those matches, but you didn't. You didn't have the foresight. And that's why I'm the #1 guy around here. So, you know, let's make some title matches, people. Let's make this happen. Who's our tag champs right now? It's that Ginger and it's that Thug, Cain and Abel. Let's see, who's a good tag team? Do I want to give it to those masked freaks? Nah. They've lost so many shots, I lost count. I know. How about this tag team? They've tied up in the past. In fact, they were in that main event 6-man back at United We Stand. How about the greatest champion NEW ever saw, Giovanni the Greatest, team up with the man who, after his hiatus, came back even better? And how do you think that was possible? My boy Justin Matthews. Gio, Justin, titles are on me, my friends. Tag Team Gold, delivered to you. All you gotta do is defeat Cain and Abel. I know, don't laugh. And how about the main gold? How about Draven Frost, the most boring... I mean, I can barely say the name Draven Frost without falling asleep. Draven Frost, who should he go against? Oh, you know, Michael Kyrane's match never finished. How about Big Time... Nah, I'm just playing. Who deserves a shot? You know who's coming to mind? A man who missed out in November because I think he was touring Japan or sailing the seas of, Puerto Rico. I don't know. How about a man who made the NEW title matter? A man who I would very much like to see become a 3-time champion. How about my boy Richie Paradise, huh? 1% in the house? Richie, I look very much forward. I'll get the confetti, the streamers, the champagne. I'll even get some of the strippers for your 3rd reign, my friend. Joe Cool, welcome to NEW, the place I rule. GMJO, everyone's favorite GM. You're not everyone's favorite GM, Joe. I'm everyone's favorite GM. And if anyone's gonna kill NEW, Joe, it's not gonna be you, Mr. Murderer of FPW. If anyone kills NEW, Joe, it's gonna be me, my friend. So good night, good luck, and go